Guys, Rich here from ITS. We've been doing some content recently on the Makita 12 volt range, LXT 18 volt and XGT 40 volt range. And while we're in, we've got a few of the tools out. I thought I'd quickly run through some differences between the ranges, giving you a bit of a comparison of what you get for your money in 12 volt, 18 volt and 40 volt. Now, starting with SDS drills, you can have a look at this. This is the 12 volt, small, lightweight, absolute dream if you're working mainly in second fix, finishing jobs like out in the kitchen or fitting a bathroom. You can use this over your head. It doesn't weigh of anything. It's real easy to use. You're going up a notch into your 18 volt and you can already see it's bigger, it's bulkier, it's obviously heavier with the heavier battery, but it will achieve far more jobs around the house, drilling into that masonry work. You've got chiseling options, things like that. So your 18 volt is very much a jack of all, vast majority of job sites. But if you're working on a heavy duty construction site, 40 volt, you look at that again, the size, the build quality of that, far heavier duty, far more joules of impact energy with this one, but it is a big, bulky machine. You're only going to want that if you really, really need it. Combis are always a good one as well because it gives you a similar sort of demo. So you look at that 12 volt combi, weighs of absolutely nothing, running off a 4 amp hour battery or even a 2 amp hour battery, which will make it even smaller, but that is absolutely tiny. But if it doesn't give you enough power, if you need that extra oomph, upgrade yourself to one of the 18 volt models. There's like 6 different 18 volt models, so there's loads to choose from. But you can get yourself up to a real big, bulky, heavy duty combi drill that will give you something like 130 Newton meters of torque. So that is a proper jack of all trade, all around houses, home builds, refurbs, things like that. Your combi drill is going to do the vast majority of those. Then of course you can upgrade yourself to a 40 volt tool, which isn't too much bigger and bulkier, but will deliver that better power and the build quality of all these metal gearing and metal housing and metal chuck. 40 volt is the superior model. So then circular saws, we all use the circular saw. Again, 12 volt, they've got a beautiful little 85mm circular saw, handheld, fly through chipboard. Again, kitchen fitters doing little finishing work. That is so easy to use. Then 18 volt, jack of all, like we've said before, 18 volt, standard 165mm. Virtually every handheld circular saw on the market is your 165mm blade. That's what you're getting from your 18 volt, the vast majority of those. Then 40 volt, your heavy duty construction work, you can get a 260mm cordless circular saw. We've just been having to play with this and it's a thing of beauty. Makita are bringing out a 410mm one as well, which would be absolutely incredible. And a quick little word on the batteries themselves as well, because there's a bit of confusion between the size and shape and amp hour and all that sort of stuff. So with 12 volt batteries, you can get them in like 2 amp hour, 4 amp hour, some other. Amp hour just essentially means how long does it last? So how long does one of those batteries per charge last? 18 volt batteries, these are ones you've probably seen day in and day out. They're all pretty much the same size. Bit of an increase in size there over the 12 volt versions, and then over to your 40 volt batteries as well. Again, you can get these in a 2.5 amp hour. That's a pretty similar in size to your 18 volt and weight, really, really similar. But then they've also started producing these bigger, bulkier, cell-less batteries. They are meant for your real high drain tools like the miter saw, the cut-off saw, the disc cutter, that sort of stuff. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that gives you a nice visual demonstration of the differences between the 12 volt CXT, 18 volt LXT and the 40 volt XGT range from Makita. I'd love to hear from you to see if you're running just one of these ranges. Maybe you've got a few tools in each, you're running all 3. And of course, remember to like, subscribe to ITS, and you can check out this entire range from Makita at your home of Makita, that is its.co.uk.